Hey guys, J19 brought you another video, and today we're going to discuss the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, my demo impressions before and after the update, and we're also going to look at what Metacritic had to say for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. If you haven't been keeping up with it, the reviews have came out. I'm not looking at any review footages. I'm not going to post the final trailer on this video, so you guys do not have to worry about that without any spoilers. This is a trailer from the Summer Games Fest. We'll be switching screens, so bear with me as I get through this video. And if you guys want more Final Fantasy VII Rebirth content, feel free to like, subscribe if you're new, hit the bell notifications to stay notified when I upload my next video. And with that said, let's get right into it. First thing I want to talk about is the Metacritic. So we're going to switch screens here. Bear with me. Switch over to reaction. Anyways, I'll scroll up a little bit. Right here. Come on now. It says here, I'll read it to you guys. It said, with the 114 critic reviews logged in so far, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is officially a Metacritic must-play with a Metacritic score of 93. As you guys can see, I'll take my face cam off. You guys can see that right there. It looks great, right? It looks like a great banger for PS5, as a masterpiece, a lot of these reviews are calling it. As Easy Allies has stated, as big of an impact as the remake made upon its release, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth eclipses it in nearly every way. They gave it a 9.5 out of 10. That's almost a perfect score, right? The game's not perfect. There's no such thing as a 10 out of 10. There's no flaws, no none, right? Even a 10 out of 10 game can still have flaws. This means to me that we are in for a treat, and I just can't wait, right? I can't wait for it. So, there's that. So this game is a massive hit, right? It's a massive hit. So, that's great. I was giving it like an 85. I know it's lower than Intermission, Integrate, it's lower than Remake. But I had a funny feeling that, I just had a feeling in my gut that it could possibly be mid-80s, because it's a sequel, right? Sequels don't usually do better than the previous prequel, like a lot of people just say, yeah, it's more of the same, it looks good and all, but that's not how it worked out. This is by far one of the highest rating Final Fantasy games. You have to go all the way back to Final Fantasy Tactics or Final Fantasy 9. Both of those scored, I think, over a 90. I think it's like 92 and a 94 respectively. Even Final Fantasy VII back in 1997 only scored 90. Like, we had a few 90s. There's only a couple of them that hit over 90. I know Shadowbringers, I think one of the other expansions for Final Fantasy 14 did hit like a 90 plus, but it's very rare. Like, if we take out the expansions, like Final Fantasy 14 itself is not a 90 plus rated game. If you look back at when it launched or when people gave it a proper review later on, it's not one of those games like, whoa, Final Fantasy 14 is the highest rating Final Fantasy game of all time. It's not. If you go look, the expansions, a couple of expansions did hit over 90, but if we count just like main games, not expansions, not DLCs, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is now the second highest rated Final Fantasy game in Square's history. This is great. This is great news. I'm super excited. I know a lot of you guys probably don't care about what the review scores are, but developers do. Like Hamaguchi had to chime in, right? Even like a lot of the PR guys, a lot of workers at Square Enix said, "Hey, you know what? This is great because it allows our work to be appreciated because we put a lot of hard work in this thing, right? It wasn't no all half-assed job. They just put something together. Here's your Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2. No, they went beyond the Call of Duty, no pun intended, beyond the Call of Duty, and they said, you know what can we do to make Rebirth better than Remake? And so far, it is. From all the reviews, like, a lot of them give them high praise. There's a couple of them probably didn't like the way the story is. I don't know what it is. All I know is that it's Final Fantasy VII being retold in a nice reimagining way to expand upon the lore, to expand upon the story, and I'm here for it. I cannot wait. Now, my demo impressions. The first demo, me behind flashback. Not going to go into details what happens there. You guys know, you know, if you played it. But I loved it, right? I loved it. But I can also see that it was an old build of a demo. It has some technical issues. I did play on performance and graphics mode, you know, a couple of times. I played it 3 times total. It was great. It was great. It has some technical issues, like the textures was a little rough in spots, especially like around the mountain area. I thought I think the frame rate was fine. I didn't really have a whole lot of blurriness. I don't know. It's just a lot of people had blurriness problems on their screens when they was playing it. But I didn't have too bad of an idea, right? So I said, okay, this is cool. I hope, you know, this is the old build. They'll have everything polished up by the time the game comes out. And sounds like they have. So it looks like we're in a good spot, because I tell you what, Demo 2 is what really caught my attention. Yes, the Need Behind Flashback was phenomenal. I love the way the direction they took with it, like the camera work, the voice acting, the way the characters were like showing off, like, you know, I forgot the term, but anyways, you guys know what I mean. Like, if you played it, you'd be like, yeah, this is super cool. Like, this is like one of the best iteration of the Need Behind Flashback. Now, Demo 2 is a lot shorter for a story moment, right? Because you can just rush right through it. You're done in 15 minutes. But it's a gameplay demo. They gave us a little tiny section of this region, the Junon region. Everybody probably knows that because they've seen previews of it and stuff like that. And anyways, I played that after the update came out. They said, you know, okay, we're gonna fix some performance issues and stuff like that with our next update, which is like 1.6 gigabyte, right? I think it's almost 1.7. I said, okay, you know what? I'm gonna play Demo 2. I wasn't gonna play it. So, you know what? I don't want to replay that whole region in the main game, but thankfully, some people kind of talked me into it. I just said, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. I'm kind of worried about the textures. I'm kind of worried about the technical side of things a little bit, because this is a big title for Square, a major title for Square. And I was like, come on. It's like, hopefully it works great. When I loaded it up, got in there, I explored. I must have played that game for like 2.5 hours, it seemed like. It's close to like 2.25. But I explored everything. I found some hidden chests. I did all the side content with like Chadley and like did all like the special battles. I messed around with the synergy attacks and messed around with all the like different parties stuff. I didn't mess around with the material as much. I probably didn't mess around with like maybe weapon upgrades. I don't know if you can do all that in the demo. But beside the point, I spent literally 2.5 hours almost just in awe of what I saw, what I witnessed, the music, the combat, the gameplay, the world, like just the scale of the world, just a little piece of the demo region. It wasn't a full Junon demo the main game would give us. There's a lot more, they said, that you can explore. They just gave us a good little chunk to get a little taste. And I tell you what, on my end, they fixed the texture issue. They fixed the performance issue on my end. On my TV, on my PS5. I booted it up. I played that for 2.5 hours. I was just mind blown. I played it on graphics mode for a short bit. So, you know what? I'm going to try performance, as this is what they're trying to fix. And my goodness, performance mode, the 60 FPS, just the visuality, the way the game handled, how smooth the game was. The jumping animation and stuff is still a little odd, but I think that's what we're going to have in the main game. I don't think they're going to fix the animation. That's not the issue. I don't think I have any issues in this game. I really love the way this combat feels. Like, just having characters that's going nuts, like the way the characters can fight in midair, like Red 13. I tell you what, Red 13 is amazing. Like, I'm not good at like blocking and parrying with him, but what I do is I'll let the AI do it. I can go over to him and I can go make him go crazy with vengeance mode and like just start whooping butt. He has incredible power. He has incredible speed. He handles fantastic. I just like at one point we got to like the combat simulator and his theme started to play, the Cosmo Canyon theme. I sat there for like 2 minutes and just jamming to us. Like, holy crap, man! Like this There's like 400. There's like 400 plus tracks they recorded for this game. It is freaking massive. That demo left me all inspired. I'm like, yeah, this is why I paid the big bucks for. I paid over $500 for all the stuff I'm getting from Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, including the collector's edition. It's just like, it's worth every single penny of what I played. And you guys are probably wondering, did you go back and play Demo 1? I did. I went back and played Demo 1, and I played in performance mode. It's already set up. And I tell you what, the game looks significantly better. Nibelheim looked crisp and 60 FPS. I didn't have any texture issues. And only once in a great while you saw like maybe a rock was kind of a little off a little bit, but you can tell they put in the work. They put in the work. The textures look great. 60 FPS in combat. Was there a little pop-ins here and there? Yeah, it wasn't as bad. They fixed a lot of the pop-in areas. There's a lot of assets on the screen. And a lot of people probably kind of complain about that, but you gotta look on the bright side. Look at Elden Ring. Elden Ring is a big, massive open world game. It got a 96 on the ratings, Metacritic score. It had pop-ins, especially in Limgrave, stuff like that. If you run through the horse, if you walk, run, or use your horse, you can see the grassy areas load in front of you as you get closer. Like, stuff loads in big, massive games nowadays. Even Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is going to have some pop-ins once in a while. That's fine, because that's not the main part of the game. The world is massive, right? I didn't see much of any of that issue with Demo 1. Demo 1, I think, really blew my mind after the update. I sat there and was like, holy crap, this looks phenomenal. If that's going to be applied to the main game, and the main game's already polished even further, like, imagine them adding that into the main game with the final product. No wonder why I got like a 93. Like, you guys know the amount of mini games, how the story's gonna unfold. I don't know how it's gonna unfold because it could be one for one. It could be something completely different, right? We don't know for sure. Devs keep saying, hey, at the end of this trilogy, it's all gonna link back up to Advent Children. So which means Final Fantasy VII is gonna go the way as we know, right? Those of you know. Those of you don't know, you're in for the wild ride. That's all I gotta say. The two demos with the new update were masterpieces, were phenomenal. I had to give it a 10 out of 10 for the demos. That's my first impressions. Like, with them doing the work they've done, and now we got a masterpiece. We got a universally acclaimed game coming out in a week, guys. It's coming out next week, Thursday. I hope I get my copy soon, like on time at least. If I do, I'm definitely gonna play the crap out of it. I will give my first impressions of the game. I don't know if I'm gonna probably stream it. We'll see how I feel. Let's see if you guys really want me to do that. Let me know in the comments below if you guys do want me to do like a full playthrough. I'd love to hear you guys' honest opinion because you know what? I do it for you guys, right? I do things for you guys, and I want to make this video today because I have a lot in my mind, right? I have a lot in my mind. I think this game is incredible, what I played. And I only played like 8 hours of the demo. It's like between playing the demo 2 once and the first demo 3 times. In my 8 hours experience, I'm so ready for this game. I'm so ready. I already did a playthrough, a remake. I was going to do Integrate with Yuffie. But I don't think I might get around to that. I got some other games I want to play first. But man, with reviews and my first impressions of like the demo, I know it's been a while since I actually talked about like my demo experience. I know you guys watched me play it. Thank you guys for love and support as always. And what I said, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys think of the 2 demos. Did you guys play them? What you guys think of the review score? What you guys think of the 93 and being like a universally acclaimed game, a must-play game on the PlayStation 5? We got another heavy hitter out in 7 days. PlayStation, Square Enix are on a roll, and I cannot wait for this game. I've been waiting for this game for 5 years, 4 years, it seems like 4 years. And this whole trilogy I've been waiting for the last 9 years, right? I just can't wait. Anyways, hope you guys are excited. Let me know what you guys think of all this. Let me know your impressions of the demo. Let me know what you guys think of the reviews. You guys think the score is legit? You guys think Do you think that the game should have been scored lower or higher? I want to hear what you guys have to say. With that said, hope you guys have a wonderful day, wonderful night. Keep on keeping on. I'll catch you all in the next video. Be safe out there. Be nice to each other. I'll talk to you guys in the next one.